Hello everyone, I'm Skitsy, and today I want to talk to you about my and many other people's game of the year, Hades. Hades found its way onto my radar as soon as it possibly could, at the Game Awards 2018. I was unprepared and yet so ready.
Okay, it didn't start with a Nintendo. Wait a minute.
Where do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to?
I bought the game and started playing as soon as possible. I was instantly smitten. Supergiant had already proven itself to be my favorite indie studio with Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre, but I had no idea what I was in for with Hades. Playing the game through early access and seeing it evolve over the next 2 years is really something special to me. Even in the early stages, when there was still a lot of polish and tweaks happening, when you couldn't even get to the end yet, the game was fun and engaging. I was always excited for the next major update and getting to react to the things that they changed or added. The Nighty Night update was probably my favorite patch pre-release because we got the What has been unique about my experience with Hades compared to the other Supergiant titles I've played is the way that I was able to share my experience with my streaming community. It's unique and personal, yet collaborative at the same time, to share the action, the emotions, the thirst. As a streamer, I've never had a game be quite as integral to my community as Hades has been. People were posting screenshots of their builds in the Discord, talking about their favorite boon and weapon combos in chat, sharing fan art, fawning over the characters and the story, jamming out to the music. Don't even get me started on the music, Darren knows exactly how to pull those sucker punches right in my feelings. After the release, it was like this wild chain reaction, and as a Supergiant fan, it was so exciting to me to witness this success and see the company getting the recognition it deserves. Of course, I was absolutely thrilled to see Hades, an indie game, nominated for 8 different categories at the Game Awards for 2020, and to see them take home wins for Best Action Game and Best Indie Game. Aside from the recognition at the Game Awards, Hades also claimed Polygon's Game of the Year, Golden Joystick's Critics' Choice Award, IGN's 2020 Game of the Year, Time Magazine's #1 Game of the Year, 9s and 10s from reviewers around the world. This game is swimming in glowing accolades and reviews, and there's many reasons why. Hades combines satisfying elements from multiple genres into one experience. Smooth hack-and-slash gameplay, access to a variety of different weapons and playstyles, roguelike randomness that can lead to some godlike damage, a seemingly never-ending narrative, very, very hot character designs and interactions, lavish interior decorating, fishing, and yes, you can pet the dog. Hades makes you feel like a god, but makes their cast of characters feel very relatable and human. Zagreus is the prince of the underworld, the hero of the story, the main character. He's a beacon of determination and wants to befriend everyone. Despite that, there are those who don't always agree with your actions, those who share different viewpoints from you, those who educate you on things you're naive to, those who put you in your place and set boundaries in pleasantly surprising ways. Of course, it's a video game with a predetermined structure. Not every action leads to negative consequences, and for the most part, everything works out in the end. There were also many times I sympathized with Prince Zagreus' struggle. I just wanted to get farther. I just wanted to escape, just like him. Many times I was frustrated on stream with the fact that I failed or died. There's a pressure to perform well or do well or like get good while you're live streaming, and coupled with your, expectations of your own abilities, it can be kind of stressful. But in Hades, you're meant to grow and get stronger over time. Over time, I found it easier to get myself to the final boss with more consistency. I'm far from the most skilled Hades player out there. I'm definitely not a speedrunner, but I always have a good time while I'm playing. And if you're a more casual gamer intimidated by roguelikes, Hades gives you God Mode, a setting that helps players become more resilient as they die if they're finding the game to be too difficult. God Mode allows players to get the full experience of the game regardless of their skill level. While Hades is an exciting action game, it is also jam-packed with nuanced relationships, characters, and narrative. Supergiant Games have proven themselves to be master storytellers, and Hades is no different. Hades is the game that keeps on going, which is the case with most roguelikes, but even now that I've reached the end of the narrative, I know that I'll still enjoy playing Hades for years to come. It's left an everlasting impression on me, much the same way Supergiant's other titles have. I feel like it's impossible for me to fit all of my feelings for this game into one short video, so you'll just have to see what I mean for yourself. Hades is currently available on PC and Nintendo Switch, and I highly recommend checking it out and discovering this gem for yourself if you haven't already. Thanks so much for listening to this review, ramble, rant, sort of, about Hades, and let me know what you think in the comments if you've played the game. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to the channel for more gaming content. If you want to check out my live stream, click the link in the description below.